Okay, and so when you started it, I'll check for you.
Okay, hold on.
Also, as soon as you started it, screen share your timer. So if anything goes wrong, I can take my time to configure. Okay, YouTube is working. So go ahead and screen share your timer now.
Hold on a sec. So let me see. I haven't seen the Facebook. Where's my Facebook live stream? Oh,
you're live.
Okay, I see it now. Okay,
Yes, you're live on YouTube and Facebook. So go ahead and share screen your timer so that if anybody click in out, they will see your timer. Right now they're seeing Kobe.
Oh, okay. No one timer is actually bad.
So it's fine. Either one of you, either Cody or Steven, just share screen timer.
How about
so
that? Cody, you share screen timer. Okay, so
yeah.
I found a pretty bad timer. I don't want.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me do it.
I'll just check if I can see when I can see your timer on both YouTube and Facebook. My job is done.
So should I share my screen now?
Yeah, Cody, mute your mic. Not our call, but your computer mic.
Oh. Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Type in chat and let me know if you're having an awesome Wednesday. Type in 1 if you're having an awesome Wednesday. EJP, okay. Hey, Nacho. Awesome. JP, Margaret, Nacho, Ethan, Jessica, Pin Shane. And this is just so you guys know, this is the first time we're doing live on YouTube as well. I don't want to jinx it for you guys, but you guys gotta enjoy today's episode because there's a small surprise gonna, I wouldn't call it a surprise. A lot of people love this episode, but yeah, this might be the last one coming. Okay, I've been doing it for over a year, but it's a little bit hint. So if you guys have any question, don't hesitate. Turn on your video. If you guys have any question, put it in the chat. Whether it's on Facebook side, whether it's on YouTube side, just so you guys know, Facebook's about 10-second delay. YouTube is about 20-second delay. Zoom is real time. Okay, so there's people from all over. Okay, so this is the first time we try to also do this. Okay. Okay, I'm looking what is triggering here. Okay, beauty. Okay. Let me see how do I turn this timer off. Give me a sec here. I'm trying to turn this timer off because it's keep show. I'm hearing it, but I couldn't turn it off. I don't want to run like this for the next 45 minutes. I'm really puzzled by it. I don't know how to turn it off. Very interesting. Wow. Maybe my team will know. But or maybe I just run it like this. Who knows? You know what? Um, okay, that's better. I can't turn it off, so I just turn down my volume. Can you guys still hear me? If you guys can hear me, type in the 2. Okay, we had a 1. People have a good day. Type in 2 if you guys can hear me, see me, whether you're on YouTube side, whether you're on Facebook side, whether you're on Zoom side. Okay, Margaret says 2. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, so a quick rundown of today's Facebook Live or YouTube Live or Zoom Live. This is the last time I'll be doing this. And just so be it that people need it the most because when the market drop, right? So today I'm gonna debunker a lot of the key question, like Cody, how far, how long is it gonna keep dropping? First question, I get a lot, right? Cody, second question is when the market reversing, right? How do I distinguish between a fake reversal and a real reversal? Right? And third is probably more urgent or more dear to heart to everyone is how do we manage our winning or losing position in this time? What should we do? So we're gonna go right into those 3 topics. Okay, so if you guys like that, yeah, I see on YouTube as well, Ariel, yeah, 2. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna get right into that. Okay, as usual. Before I get going, just want to share a little bit about myself. My name is Cody Ye. You guys are on my YouTube channel, been following me for a while, or you're brand new. Hi, right? I was an immigrant who came to. I was born in Taiwan, and I came to Canada with a student visa at the age of 18, and I study engineer because I want to have a stable job, and I went to the so-called best school in Canada, University of Toronto. Mechanical engineer, graduate, was working and climbing the corporate ladder for 6 years. Along the way, I started investing in stocks. There's 2 years I was a day trader, and then I invest some real estate. And it's not until 2019 where everything changed. Like many of you guys invest in real estate up here, right? The market kept booming, right? So 2019, I sold one of my property. I took the 500,000, put into my said and done strategy account and turn that into 1.6 million. Okay, so now with that 1.6 million of nest egg with other real estate, then I could, I could really coast really well. So, having this Facebook Live, it's just a passion of mine. I have a team on my back end. For the longest time, I was thinking about what I should go do the hedge fund, what I should keep doing this coaching thing, or should I just enjoy other part of the life. And so far, I'm having fun on this. But this will be the last Facebook Live, right? I ran it for a year. I promised myself I'll run it for a year, and here we come to it. Okay, so like many of you guys, I help, like many of you guys that invest in stocks, and I help hundreds of my clients along the way. There's people all the way from age 24 all the way up to 78. We have 6 people over the age of 70. So if you're like any of those people over 70, you're thinking about whether I could do it, Cody, is this the right thing? You're here for the right reason. Okay. And so stay tuned. That's all I'm gonna say. And I will get right into the 3 topic I'm gonna be touching on today. Okay. So first thing first, I always share the good and the bad and all that good stuff. Okay. Today's March the 12th. This is live, so if I sneeze, you guys will see me sneeze as well. Let me move this a little bit. Okay. March 12th, this is my agenda for today. If you guys can turn on your camera, because this is my last Facebook Live. I know on the live side probably cannot. Facebook Zoom side, turn on your camera to celebrate together. Okay, like always, I'll go into my our prediction, our team's prediction on February 26th, which is 2 weeks ago. And then, I'll go into what our prediction from now going forward, right? And you guys, of course, for 2 weeks ago, I already have a gut feeling it's probably going to be very wrong. We're only right about 80% of the time. This is one of those 20%. So if you guys want to stay tuned to laugh at us, stay tuned for it, right? And right after that, we're going to go into our key reasons for the US stock market's continuous decline. How much further can it drop? Okay, lots of good stuff. And I'll tell you guys my personal opinion on Trump's true intention. And I truly think that will help you guys navigate this market a lot better, just from this year, next year to the next 4 years. Okay, so if you guys want to know about that, and when I think the bottom will be in terms of the market, when a reversal will happen, and of course, how do you guys manage your winning and losing trade? Okay, so that being said, let's get right into, oh, I just realized you guys couldn't see this. Give me a sec here. I just realized you guys couldn't see this. Oh my God, I apologize. I was showing you guys my Discord for the longest time. My bad. Here, this is what I was talking about. Okay, let's you guys know this is live. Nothing's edited. Right. So this is it. So let's get right into it. February 26th. At that time, again, everything's for entertaining, educational purpose. Take everything with a grain of salt. Okay. So at that time, let's open this chart here. How do I make this bigger? Doesn't oh, here we go. Okay, whatever. It doesn't give me the option, but here we go. You guys will see that at February 26th, we think that we hit a bottom at that time. That's 5978, right? We think we hit a bottom, and our team believes that, it will start bouncing up, okay, towards the all-time high again. But at the same time, we do see that there's a chance that alternative scenarios, if the market disappoint from the week 4 guidelines for earning report, ES can drop to 5900, also 5860. Okay, it can drop further. Okay, so let's just take a look, right? This is the ES chart. For people who doesn't know, this is S&P 500, right? February 26th is about, let's go to the 1-year chart. That's better, more closer. About here, not here, here. 26, right? So at that time, it bounced around here. We thought, hey, there's some strong support here. It could bounce back up, but if it's really bad, we'll continue to bounce, continue to go down. Right now, it's sitting at 5620. Okay, so it's kind of in our alternative scenario here, and it's actually worse than our alternative scenario. Okay, it has gone to a very strong support level of about 5600, touch even 5500, right? There's a gap here. You know, all the technical people, you guys are crazy about that, right? So that was our prediction at that time. This time we're off, like fully transparency, right? Now, it is what it is. What are we gonna do moving forward then, right? What's our prediction moving forward? That's the bigger question right now, right? So this morning, right, Lewis is our coach, always been doing great work for us, right? Is that right now, you know, what we have seen, okay, the CPI, the PPI, I'll talk more about it, kind of come out, you know, just like the forecast, the actual is actually similar to the forecast, so nothing surprising. The tariffs still going on between, you know, US, especially Canada, Mexico, China, it's still going on. Now, what about the S&P 500? What about ES, right? The main scenario that we see is that ES appears to be doing a technical bounce off. What does that mean? Just technically, hey, there's too much of a sell-off. They need to kind of go back up a little bit, right? There's people start buying all that, I guess, including me. So I contribute to a very small amount of it, right? So bounce up to 5550 point. The market still has recession fears as Trump tariffs policy are still in the minds of investor. I see today's market will rise a bit. Right, so it did rise a bit today. Alternatively, if it continue to go lower, it will go to 5400. Okay, so we'll go to 5400, we'll be around here. Okay, so the key question is, Cody, are we at the bottom? Are we, how do we know this is not a fake? Or Cody, is it gonna go straight up? Right, that's the question we're gonna answer. Okay, but before we do that, I wanna show you guys more stuff. Again, this is all pay stuff that, you know, this is the last time you guys will see it on Facebook and on YouTube. So you guys have all the good stuff here, okay? All the good stuff, all the paying members only get these, okay? What we follow is also SPX net gamma positioning. What does that mean is that we can see what the institution are placing their bets. So for example, if we're here right now, this is our what's the point right now? 5620, we're here. We're seeing, you know, in terms of the bar going down, that's the put position. The bar going up on the right is the call position. If it's 5620, we're here. All the way on this side is the 5700, 5800, 5900. All the way down here is anything lower than 5620. So what does that mean? The institutional investor are putting a lot more money on buying puts. For people that doesn't know, buying puts means that you're betting the stock price will keep going down. Okay, so that's why they put a lot of position here. So what does that mean? That means it's not looking good, right? It's looking very bearish, right? Looking very bearish, right? 5700 and Trump's tariff policy are still uncertain on the effect of inflation yet, which we'll touch on. Right, CPI is not really a surprise. On the call side, the next visible is at 6200. So you guys will see a big gap here, right? There's nothing in the middle, but everyone's very bearish right now in terms of the institutional money. Okay, that's the first thing. Also, we track the CTA positioning, momentum, you know, systematic from the hedge fund levels. This has been a while since we see a negative like this. Okay, so what does that mean? If it's positive, means people are buying. Negative means people are selling. You're like, Cody, we're not dumb, okay? Like we can see it selling. Yes, and we confirm that. Now, why do we track this? Is because a lot of time when we see a reversal here, it would be the early leading indicator. So right now we're not seeing it yet. Okay, we're not seeing it. We're patiently waiting for it. Patient waiting for it. So CTA has also gone down further past August 2024 lows of the Japan carry trade, right? In 2024 August, that's when the Japan started raising their rates. So people who borrow money from Japan or if a low interest rate to come invest in US, all of a sudden Japan started raising rate, the arbitrage room is gone. So all of a sudden, you know, something to happen there. Okay, so we're patiently waiting for that. And also we track the VIX chart closely. For people who doesn't know, VIX chart is the volatility of the S&P 500. It's the inverse relationship. So if S&P 500 drop, VIX will go up, right? VIX will go up. Okay. So right now it went as high as 29. We think it will probably cool down a little bit, but who knows? Trump is a wild card, right? And the fear and greed index right now is at 18. So it's around the extreme fear level. So to conclude, all 6 of the 7 indicators shows fear and extreme fear. So, take it with a grain of salt. 6 of our 7 indicators are showing that. Okay. So yeah. So let's get right into today's main topic then. Okay. Like I said, if you guys have any question, right, put it in the chat. Margaret asked, what does CTA stands for? Call to action. No, sorry, I'm a YouTuber. CTA means call to action to us, but no, it's not means call to action. CTA, I forgot. Something, I could really Google it. It came to my mind, went out the other way. Something trading, analytics, something. But it basically, like I said, is the momentum of the hedge fund buying or selling. So if it's above, it's buying. If it's below, trending downwards means they're selling, not putting in more money. Okay, Margaret, I'll get back to you on that one. I don't want to just Google it now and all that good stuff. Okay. Yeah, if I don't know answer flat on my brain, I'll tell you guys later. Okay, let's get right into it. Key reasons for US stock market continuous decline. How much further can it drop? So first thing first is I want to show you guys of the CPI data, right? CPI data, I can look at inflation really. I I I read these stuff and they break it down and tell me what's more expensive. Eggs. I eat a lot of eggs. I eat 3 eggs per day, but $3, 50% up. I mean, it doesn't really kill anyone, right? It's more of the mortgage stuff that's killing everyone, right? So, I mean, this is not very helpful. This might be a bit helpful, right? We can see that consumer price index from 2021, right? They print a lot of money, boom, boom, boom. They go very high up. They start raising rates, and then go back down. And now we're trending downwards. That's pretty much what's useful in this article. Okay. Now, what I want to show you guys more is about the CPI year over year. Okay, year over year. So a lot of people look at this, all right? The CPI, this is the consumer price index or PPI, all right? Very similar here. Let me close this. Okay, so if I zoom out a bit, you guys will see that before COVID, right? The PPI, CPI, it's kind of like the inflation number, still around 2%. But when COVID happened, it went to negative, and then the government started printing a lot of money. Guess what? If you give people free money, they just can go spend it, right? They go spend it. Now the inflation's at about 11%, and they start raising the rate and say, hey, we need to put a stop to it. And they drop to that near low. And they're like, okay, oh my God, might be a recession. So they start dropping the rates again. Okay, here we are. But as you guys can see, remember that you guys see here, you're like, Cody, CPI inflation is trending downwards. Why is it here actually trending upwards in the last 1 year, right? So the more important thing is that, if you're looking at year over year is really from month to month. So you will see a lot of small fluctuation in it. So what I like to look at it that's more accurate is actually the consumer price index of a rolling 12 months. What does that mean? That means this point, right, on January 25th, it's basically taking an average of the last 12 months. And then, every new data point, we average the next 12 months, right? So this is the last 12 months. This is the last 12 months. This is the last 12 months. So this is more accurate because it's actually trending downwards. So it looks like we're heading towards the 2% where Feds are setting their goal at. Okay. So we're heading towards there. So Cody, if we're heading towards there, why is the market dropping? Good question, right? Another thing is tariff, right? Another thing is tariff, right? You guys will see Canada, US, they're fighting on tariff. I mean, the kind of retaliation game. We talk about the theory of the prisoner dilemma, right? Prisoner dilemma. which is if both don't do tariff on each other, we both win. But if I do tariff on you, I win, you lose. If we both do tariff on each other, we both lose. So, it's kind of like a catch-22, a prisoner dilemma, right? So, yeah. So, that's that for it. Again, tariff change is kind of like a girl changing their clothes. So every day something can happen. So I don't want to spend too much time here, but not just say the entire globally it's heading into a deglobalization, right? We have a period of time where globalization was really good, but now with Trump's leading this whole trend of deglobalization, this is where tariff can just hurt more people. And then even if they give exception, they're still gonna hurt, hurt the government, and then eventually all these costs going up will come and translate it to consumer level like us. Okay, so that's that. So I'm not going to touch on too much of this, but I want to jump right into because a lot of you guys are asking for this, right? It's my opinion on Trump's true intention. So if you guys haven't been listening now because this is might be the best part of the webinar. Again, just my opinion. Take it with a grain of salt. Okay, take it with a grain of salt. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen so you guys can see me. So I don't know if you guys know, Trump has been really putting a lot of pressure on Jay Powell to decrease the interest rate. And Jay Powell is that I don't report to you. My dual mandate is to make sure price stability and also job employment. So I don't report to you, Donald Trump. Donald Trump said, okay, you don't report to me. I want to make sure the next 4 years of my presidency is a win. President Donald Trump is like, I'm gonna go end the Ukraine war. I'm gonna go end the Gaza war, and also I will make America great again, right? Whatever that means. So, with right now, before before Donald Trump went into the office, market was at all-time high. There's not much room to grow because the rate is continuing to supposed to drop, but now it's stable. So Donald Trump is thinking that, okay, how can I make the next 4 year legendary, right? So in my opinion, his ultimate goal is he wants to pressure the feds to drop the rate so that of course the real estate will do better, the business will do better, consumer will have confidence, going to spend more, borrow more money. But before he do that, this first year of his presidency, he's going to have a reset. What does that mean? That means he will knock the market down first before it go back up. Not permanently, but temporarily, right? Because market has been going up. He's like, how do you push a tide that's so high already keep going up? It's hard, right? Why not we crash it first? Reset it. That's why not we hire Elon Musk to help us, reduce some of the government redundancy on it, right? So he's basically, going to cut a lot of jobs in the government side of things. And he's like, I don't care what it takes, I will shake things up, right? So my opinion is that Trump true intention is try to reduce the interest rate, but in the first year, he will do whatever it takes to reset this. So he will push the market down. And he already show you, right? Tariff, creating a lot of uncertainty, and just do a lot of wild card thing, right? So first year is reset. Why? Because when he reset this in the first year, he can actually blame it on the ex-president, Joe Biden. First year, he's like, I don't know what you do, Joe Biden. I just came into the office. This happened. You're too old, man. See, now I'm trying to fix your stuff, right? So I personally think that he's playing that card in the first year. Second year, first year to second year, now that the market has dropped, people start losing job because of all the Doge efficiency increase, and just the market not doing well, everyone panicking, losing job. That will force the Feds to say, you know what? Okay, price stability is there, but job employment is not there. We need to drop the rate. Ta-da! Now Donald Trump hit his goal, right? So He reset the market, let's say drop 10%, 20%, whatever. Now he hit his goal, right? Now he's at the bottom. He, like, don't get me wrong, Donald Trump has a lot of real estate, a lot of stocks, even crypto. He doesn't want the market to drop permanently, but he wants to look good and continue to push the price up. But first he reset it, right? So now that he forced the Feds within 1 to 2 years to keep dropping rate, because the Feds are looking at all these data. He said, you want data? I give you data. I force the data, right? Data happened, second year dropping rate, first year, second year of presidency. So that's 2025, 2026, they dropped the rate. Then, guess what? That's when the stock market, real estate will continue to go back up. Okay, and Canada, not so sure because we have our own problem with our government, but US, more likely to be happen. Okay, more likely to be happen. Okay, so guess what? He was like, first year, blame it on Joe Biden. It's your fault. I'm trying to fix you. Second year, hey, we're bottoming. We're dropping the rate like I promised. Third to fourth year of the presidency, economy is doing well, stocks is doing well, real estate is doing well, business is doing well. I make American, well, I'm just quote, I make American great again, right? Unquote, Donald Trump. So that's what I think is really happening in the market. So show me a 1 if you guys agree with me, or show me a 2 if you guys don't agree with me. It doesn't matter to me. Just my personal opinion, right? Take it with a grain of salt, right? 1 means you agree with me, 2 means you don't agree with me. Okay, we got some 1, we got some 2. That's good. That's why the world is round, right? That's why there's always buyer, there's always seller, right? Okay, so now what we can do is not to predict what the conspiracy theory, I'm very pragmatic. So I use data to back up what I think will happen. Okay, so when's the market reversal happening? Is that Cody right now? Oh my God, looks so scary, right? 6150, 5620. Oh my God, Cody is 10%. Yeah, it is very scary, right? But Cody, what if? What if all of a sudden there's a rebound up to 6,000? How do I know if it's real? How do I know if it's fake? How do I know if it's not the wealthy people try to fake it again and then sell it, and then, typically what happened in the market is that when the market bottom, people panic and sell here. It's like, I want it all cash, I want it all cash. And now it bounced back up to 6,000. People are like, oh my God, the market's bullish again. They buy in. Guess what? The next thing it go down more. It's like, oh my God, I was wrong. I got fake. And then panic again when we go down to 5400. So they got a double whammy, right? So Cody, how do I know when is a real reversal, when is a fake one? Again, I don't really know, but based on my experience of it, it's really tough in 2025 to tell. But I'll show you guys something that historically has been very true based on my research. Okay, I want to first show you guys, tell you guys the conclusion. The bottom will be around when the S&P 500 company starting to cite recession. Okay, I'll show you guys why. Okay, so this is the chart of the number of S&P 500 companies citing recession on earning calls. We just had our biggest earning call in January, right? The next one will be in April. So if I have to bet, starting in April, companies will come out and be like, this tariff thing is hurting us, right? We're not going to do as well. We're going to buckle our seatbelt. We're going to tighten our pants. We're not going to spend. We're going to hold a lot of cash. Recession is coming, like cost goes up. We need to adjust this, maybe cut people, all that stuff, right? Now, that's my bet for the next earning call. Historically, if you guys see, on the vertical axis is the number of S&P 500 companies citing recession. On the horizontal axis, this is the timeline. Okay, so the first highlight of this is Q1 2020. Remember what Q1 2020 what happened in Q1 2020? What happened here? Can someone type it in? Chat on YouTube, Facebook, right? What happened in Q1 2020? Don't tell me if you guys weren't born. If you guys weren't born, maybe you guys are at the wrong place. Yeah, COVID happened. Exactly. So when COVID happened, right? And then the earning come about 3 months later, most amount of company, half of 225, half of the S&P 500 company come out and say recession. But if you guys look at the chart here, if I zoom out a bit, go to 5-year chart. Okay, zoom out a bit. When is this? February at the top, right? February at the top. And then when the earning come out, it was actually around here, March or April. Recession, recession, recession. But that's actually already the bottom. Remember that point, okay? Second time, when is the next highlight? Q1 2022. What happened there? Type in the chat. Let me know what happened there in Q1 2022. On YouTube, I can see it too. Facebook, Zoom, right? I can see it too. What happened in Q1 2022? What happened to the interest rate? Right? The inflation was going off the roof, right? Remember? Right? This is where the inflation is. So what happened? They dropped the rate. That's right. They dropped the rate. Sorry, increased the rate. Sorry, they raised the interest rate. Right? Guess what? Right when they increased the interest rate, S&P 500, more than almost half of the company come out and say, hey, recession's coming if you raise the interest rate, raise the interest rate. Let's look at the S&P 500 again. This is 2020, right? The moment companies start coming out and yell out, oh, recession's coming, near the bottom. Again, January 2022. Raise the interest rate. Recession, recession, recession. Not really at the bottom, but we're just heading into the bottom here. Okay? Heading into bottom here. What I'm trying to say here is that whenever the company come out, have the maximum amount of company that say recession is coming, there's boom and gloom, we're buckling our, buckling up, tightening our pants and all that. When we have this peak and this number of S&P 500 companies citing recession, it's near the bottom. I don't know whether we're going to the bottom, whether we're at the bottom, whether we're coming out of bottom. But when this happened, that would be the bottom. And right now, as you guys can see, this is Q4 2024. I haven't seen Q1 2025 yet. Right, that'll probably come in, in the next few months. This might start going up, which is spike up. But when we see a similar level like this, we'll be near the bottom. Whether that's going in the bottom, at the bottom, or out of the bottom. That I don't know. But I'm just letting you guys know this is what secretly we're looking at. Now it's not a secret because I share it on YouTube. Okay, do you guys like that? If you guys like that, give me a thumbs up or give me a like, right? On YouTube, on Zoom, on Facebook, right? Give me a like if you guys like this, if you guys agree. Give me a no saying no agree, right? I don't agree. Cody, I don't know why you're smoking, right? You like it, eh? Yeah, so the first person who come out and talk about weakening in economy, not recession, weakening in economy was Jamie Dimon, right? CEO of JP Morgan, right? I see some weakening in the economy. You also see negative sentiment. Very careful with words. Very careful with words. In my opinion, that doesn't mean a thing. We need to see the spiking. Okay, so it's the bottom there. Could be, but we haven't seen a sign yet. Okay, but don't go on and panic and say, Cody said that the market will keep dropping. No, I didn't say that, but I'm not seeing a sign of the bottom. Maybe it will just, fluctuate here for the next little bit. I don't know, but we haven't seen a bottom of a bottom. Okay, so when that come out, that will be a bottom from the last two major pullback, last two major like 30-point pullback, right? 20-point pullback. Okay, so that's kind of our prediction and all that, right? Okay, if there's any question, let me know in the chat, right? Before I move on to how we manage a winning and losing position, right? So if you guys know, in case you guys don't know, Donald Trump is a wild card. Today is this, tomorrow is that. Is that negotiation? Is that touting? Is that deterring effect? We don't know anymore. Right? And that's, like I said, that is his first year goal. Reset everything. Basically rattle everything, right? Everyone rattle. Everyone sell. Everyone sell. Rich people start buying, right? He knows when the bottom is because he can shift it pretty much. Right? So he's a wild card. And also, like I mentioned previous weeks and month ago, right? Even all across my YouTube channel, Berkshire Hathaway has their highest cash reserve. I think I probably posted somewhere here. Yeah, somewhere here. Berkshire Hathaway has the most I'm not gonna go search. It might not be here, but they have the highest cash reserve. Okay, highest cash reserve. Oh my God, where's my sheet? Okay, sure. Oh, that's fine. Let me move this down. That's fine. Okay, sorry, I misorganization. Okay, so we saw a few months ago, Berkshire Hathaway has the highest amount of cash reserve. You wish you have cash right now, right? I did save a lot of cash, luckily, right? But if you guys have position in, right, even across the board, whether that's S&P 500, whether that's QQQ, right, whether that's QQQ indexes, QQQ funds, right, it has all gone down similar amount, right? Like even let's say Nvidia, right? We see a little bit bounce today, right? Like I talked about, I think a lot of you guys have that, right? Break through the support. So if you guys are just buying stocks and you guys buy an all-time high, if you guys have high conviction, keep holding it. If you guys are like Cody, I think we'll go 20 to 30% lower, reduce the position, sell it, whatever you want. But the only thing I want to say is the smartest investor, like Warren Buffett, Charlie Munger, all the other fund managers I follow, they would never go all cash. They always have position in the market because you never know, right? You never know. We could just bounce back up. You never know, right? You don't want to be that guy. It's like, Cody, I'm all cash. And then when it bounced back, I was like, Cody, I'm still cash. It goes, create another all-time high. Cody, I'm still cash. It'll crash again. You don't want to be that guy, right? So don't panic sell everything. But if you do think that will be a lot worse because everything's overvalued, right? You can reduce your position, right? Now it's a 5%, 10% loss. You can reduce a bit of position, right? If you're selling option, you sell cover call, all that. If you're selling that strategy, like our strategy, we have multiple exit strategy. We can roll, we can turn into, like a more neutral trade and all that stuff, right? So we have all those tools in our toolbox and we were ready for this. We've been trained for this. Last year we trained it 3 times, right? And this year, just the first time that happened. So we're prepared for. But again, I don't know any of your position and what winning or losing, what stocks you hold. So it's hard for me to comment on that side of things, right? The only thing is I can say is that this is what I think will happen this year, right? So real estate, it's going to be wild this year. And, bonds, that's going to be another stories. Some people might say, Cody, I just want to put it in bonds, right? But if inflation goes up, or if there's a high inflation, we'll push the bond rate up. If inflation goes down, right, then it will push the bond yields down. Okay, and during this kind of time, usually there could be a rising of, metals like golds and all that good stuff. Okay, so if you guys have any question, let me know, right? I just show you guys, I don't have the crystal ball, but I try to show you guys what our research has done. We haven't seen any reversal yet, right? But that's what we're watching, and we're watching it closely, right? And a lot of people keep asking me, and I know a few of you guys are on the call, already book a call, right? Like I said, this is our last Facebook Live. This is our first and last YouTube Live as well. And it just turns out to be this way. I've been doing it for 1 year, never ever break for 1 year, no matter where I was traveling. I traveled about 13 countries in 2024. I never missed a beat, whether that's weekly, bi-weekly, right? Well, once every 2 weeks, I never miss a beat. It's come to the point where I think I bring a lot of value, and we're heading to LA and to have a bit of get on some podcasts and take my wife to Disney World, Disneyland, and Universal. So I think it's a good time to end it on a high note, even though the market kind of on a low note. So I didn't want to end the last time. I ended this time, right? So this is the last time that if any of you guys want to take the chance of booking a free strategy call. What the strategy call is really, if you guys need help on reviewing some of your strategy, review some of your stock portfolio, Cody, should I sell? Should I hold it? Cody, I have cash. I don't know how to deploy it. Right? If you guys want some opinion on it, right? Now's the time to book a free call because, like I said, many times that I don't know when the free call will end and is ending this time around. So I'm gonna open for the next 7 days, right? We already have a lot of calls lined up, but so just find a time that works for you, and then book it. And if you guys are already doing well as a Cody, have a lot of cash, I don't know what to do with it. Go do what you do. Don't book a call. If you guys are like, Cody, I want to bring I want to bring in $10,000 to $100,000 in 1 year. Can you help me do it? I'm not the guy. But if you want something that's more obtainable and consistent, we're targeting low double-digit return, beating S&P 500. I really think right now there's a lot of opportunity to buy, but you have to be very careful on what you buy because what you buy can continue to go down more, right? Or you have an option strategy, you sell put on individual stocks is overvalued, right? Even just looking at some people ask me about Tesla, right? It's like, Cody, is Tesla a buy? Right? Tesla buy, Cody. Oh my God, it dropped from 500 to now 250. Is it buy? Is it buy? Yesterday, I actually added a little bit of position here. I don't want to jinx it to you guys, but there's an upcoming YouTube video about this, talking about this. But that just say, I think Elon Musk is, losing a bit of edge because of the global competition on EV. But the reason I buy is a little bit more short term. I just put a little bit of 10K in it. I really think there's a lot of swing possibility, right, with everything going on. So I'm just placing a little bit bet, playing a probability game here. Okay. So yeah, this is the last chance you guys can do it. And I really want to thank you guys on sticking around with me for the 1 year. A lot of you guys have been seeing me for 1 year. If you guys haven't booked a call, I don't know what you guys are waiting for. All right, if you guys have any question right now, you guys can turn your camera, unmute yourself. On a YouTube side might be a bit harder. On a Facebook side, I can still see it, right? You guys can do that, right? And if not, I'm just gonna go and enjoy my day because I've been I want to say forcing myself. I've been keeping it consistent, and I promised my team I have that discipline. I did it for 1 year, and it really helped my team, myself, help a lot of people. So thank you for anyone who DM me and thank me for this, right? This is really, I didn't tell anyone about this. This is the last Facebook Live I just told my team today because I don't want them to try to convince me out of it. And I think, I really, really appreciate you guys following me for a while, right? There's also a new YouTube channel, in case you guys don't know. It's called USA Update. USA Update. That's more about USA economy, not so much just about stocks, but more broad. So if you guys want to follow that, USA Update. I own that patent though. And I own that patent, right? Yeah. And then a lot of you guys here already chat with you guys. A lot of you guys will chat soon, right? But if you guys need help, right? If you guys have the limiting belief that, Cody, I'm so afraid, I don't know if I can do this on my own, you can do this, right? I have hundreds of clients and I have more than 6 of them are over the age of 70. So if they can do it, you can do it too. They're not panicking. You shouldn't, because to them, they have a little bit less runway than me compared to me, right? I'm age 34. So if they can cope with it after the good education, you can do it too. But now's a good time, right? Now's a good time to buy. Now's not a good time to high and panic and all that. But don't spend all your money at once, okay? Because we don't know where's the bottom yet, but you can never time the bottom. So buy a bit, buy a bit. Or if you're gonna open a new position, open a bit, open a bit, right? Don't over leverage, okay? Never too cool to over leverage. That's never the smart way of doing things, right? If you use leverage, okay, I'm winking at some of you guys. If you guys use leverage, that just means leverage will only kill you, okay, and make you know, I forget what's the phrase for it, but when the market is good, you make a bit more money, but when the market turns, you can wipe our entire account. Okay. So yeah, if there's any question now, you guys can turn your mic. I think I saw Nacho, you unmute yourself, right? So if you want to ask question, go from there, right? And if not, I'll just go enjoy. I'm just gonna go enjoy my night. And yeah, this will be the last Facebook Live, the last chance for you guys to ask questions. Of course, you guys can book the call, right? And then there's no obligation. I'm not gonna be like any hard selling anything. I really just help you guys review it. This is the last chance, right? I've been saying for the last year. Last chance, free call. Last chance, free call. Hope you guys can take away a strategy that you guys can use. Understand where your net worth is from. Understand where you are right now, where you want to go, what you're doing now will help you get there. If yes, good luck, keep doing it. If not, time to revisit. Okay. So with that being said, yeah, there's a few more questions. If you guys have any more questions, DM me. And if you guys want to follow around, there's my Facebook group, right? If you guys are not part of my newsletter, that will continue to go ahead. Give you guys, even free member like a weekly update on what we're looking at. Okay, so subscribe to that and you can join our Facebook group. Then you can go review all the video for the last year, all for free for you guys. Okay, so with that being said, Jessica, thanks Cody. Margaret, thanks Cody. I don't know why the female is always more polite, eh? Guys just like, I'm not telling Cody thank you. Female is always very polite, very reactive, very appreciated. Appreciate it, okay? Jessica and Margaret. And anyone's watching on a YouTube channel, thanks for following for a while. This is my first ever YouTube live and will be my last ever YouTube live for a little bit, okay? I can't say I won't come back, but this is my first ever YouTube live. My team just helped me connect to it. Sorry, I was setting up a meeting with you. Okay, Nacho, yeah, we'll chat soon. And anyone who's on the Facebook, sorry, who's on the YouTube side, Facebook side, there's a link there. So, like I said, I don't want to talk to every one of you guys. If you guys, if for the people who just want to go to the moon, I'm not the guy, right? But if you're someone who's like, Cody, I've been waiting for this moment. I have some question. I want to see if I'm on the right track. I have 30K, 100K ready to go, right? Over 100K, ready to go. We can help you with that. At least bring away a strategy for yourself, right? So with that being said, yes, not just mucho gracias. See. Thanks for the market update. The prediction were good until the last one. Pinchay been following for a year, right? When I say 80%, I think that's kind of like understatement, right? It's more like 90, 95, 99 almost. But yeah, when the market drop is fast, and we just have to, prepare for it and then continue to react to it. Adjust position. That's how you win, right? You only, even a good boxer will know what boxing is about when they get that first punch, right? So, we got punch. We don't just lie down, we get up, right? We keep trying to get our way through round 1 to round 10. Whoever's the last standing, at least have a chance to win. Okay. So with that being said, I'll let you guys go. Okay. Book a call if you guys want to. If not, I'll see you guys on the Cody A Investing YouTube channel. I'll see you guys in the Facebook group. See you guys on the newsletter. And yeah, until next time, DM me if anything. Okay. If you guys already book a call, I'll see you guys on the call. Have a good Wednesday night. Okay. Take care.